6 on our countdown to the solar system's greatest catastrophe, the Mars mega meteorite impact. The tumultuous late heavy bombardment that pounded the solar system between 4.1 and 3.8 billion years ago disrupted more than just comets and asteroids. Entire planets were thrown off course. And a NASA space orbiter recently uncovered evidence that one of them, a world the size of Pluto, plunged into Mars, drastically reshaping the red planet.
It was a very large impactor that struck the planet at a very low angle, a very oblique angle, and essentially skimmed off the surface of the northern hemisphere of Mars. Think of it almost as if a knife were slicing through a melon, for example.
The impact carved out the Borealis Basin, which covers over 40% of Mars' surface. It's the largest impact crater in the solar system, large enough to hold the continents of Asia, Europe, and Australia.
We see evidence for impacts on other planets because they form craters that all follow the same sort of pattern. Nice excavated pit, usually a rim around the edge, sometimes a spray of material coming out. But those kinds of evidence were not clear on Mars. The lines of evidence have to do with both the gravity of the interior of Mars and the topography of the surface of Mars. Those taken together show that there was a crater. It was just sort of sunken down on the edges.
At least 5 huge impacts pummeled Mars during the late heavy bombardment. But a far worse fate was in store for the red planet, and our next catastrophe may have done more than gouge out a hefty chunk of the Martian surface. It may have changed the planet's destiny.